An extraordinary crisis that could alter everything is facing the outdoor family. Stars of the popular reality show OutDaughtered, the Busby family, have been thrown into a predicament that is unlike anything they have ever experienced. Fans, media outlets, and even intimate friends were caught off guard when the news broke. Viewers have been following Adam and Danielle Busby for years as they manage their 6 kids, their older sister Blayke, and America's only all-girl quintuplets. The stakes have never been higher as the story has taken an unexpected turn. Numerous trustworthy individuals close to the family claim that the Busbys are facing a complicated array of logistical, financial, and personal issues that might upend the foundation they have established since the show's 2016 premiere. Fans could never have foreseen the stressful and uncertain chapter that has developed from what started out as an apparently typical family schedule. When keen-eyed fans noted variations in the Busbys' typical social media behaviors earlier this year, the first indications of problems started to appear subtly. Their happy routines were no longer regularly reflected in posts, and the tone of the captions changed significantly. Light-hearted banter and unguarded family moments were replaced by well-crafted updates that appeared to allude to more serious issues. Many people at the time believed the family was just taking a vacation from the spotlight that comes with being a public figure. Few understood the enormity of the situation. Behind the scenes, sources disclosed that the family's hectic outdoor filming schedule clashed with growing demands in their personal lives. According to reports, Danielle, who has long been candid about her health issues, experienced a fresh and unanticipated set of health issues that necessitated regular checkups and modifications to her everyday routine. She has always persevered with incredible tenacity, but the stress of juggling her health, family duties, and civic obligations started to wear her down. In the meantime, Adam has been handling not just his paternal responsibilities but also the complex commercial agreements related to the show, brand collaborations, and the family's internet presence. Once a source of exciting prospects, contracts, negotiations, and sponsorships are now more often sources of stress. According to insiders, the Busbys have had to make tough decisions about which offers to accept and which to decline due to changing business needs and the unstable nature of reality TV economics. Along with their older sister Blayke, the quintuplets, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, are growing up quickly, and that growth has brought with it a whole new set of difficulties. Coordination has become almost like a military operation due to school schedules, extracurricular activities, and the girls' developing personalities. The children's significant public attention has apparently caused teachers and coaches to worry about how it may be hurting the kids' focus and emotional well-being. The family, who are constantly concerned about keeping their daughters safe, has had to reconsider how much of their personal lives should be shown on television. A reported dispute between the family and the outdoor production team is among the most shocking occurrences. According to sources, Adam and Danielle thought that several of the suggested plotlines for future episodes went too far and did not sit well with them. The Busbys reportedly resisted anything that they believed would inaccurately depict their family dynamic as a result of these creative disagreements turning into contentious arguments. Although disputes over production are frequent in reality TV, the severity of this conflict has sparked concerns about the show's long-term viability. Reports of a major legal issue involving a brand partnership are adding to the anxiety. The Busbys, who are well known for working with family-friendly companies, were reportedly embroiled in a contract dispute that would have serious financial repercussions. Although specifics are being kept under wraps, insiders indicate that the dispute revolves on image rights and promotional commitments, which are delicate subjects considering the kids' participation in public relations initiatives. Despite all of this, fans have not been quiet. There has been an explosion of conjecture, ideas, and encouraging words on social media. In recent weeks, hashtags pertaining to the Busby family have trended several times, with many followers pleading for TLC to respect the family's limits and put their welfare ahead of sensational plotlines. Others have voiced worries that the family may be feeling too much pressure from celebrity, and have called for a possible break from filming so they can refocus. When a reliable source disclosed that the family had recently cancelled a number of planned public appearances, the situation took an even more drastic turn. These included charity events, meet and greets with fans, and even a few months-long speaking engagements. Officially citing unanticipated personal issues, the cancellations have stoked rumors that the family may be getting ready to make a big revelation. The announcement may mark the end of outdoor as fans know it, according to some. The most popular hypothesis is that the Busbys are thinking of leaving reality TV completely, at least for a while, to concentrate on their family's growth, privacy, and health away from the cameras. A huge choice like that would put an end to one of TLC's most distinctive and cherished family stories. The network's programming strategy may change if the family does decide to take a vacation, according to industry experts. TLC has consistently seen an increase in ratings thanks to Outdoor, which draws both loyal viewers and profitable advertising deals. Even for a season, losing the show would leave a void that might be difficult to fill. The Busbys have maintained composure in their public remarks during this entire situation. Danielle recently hinted that significant decisions were being made in a brief Instagram post thanking supporters for their continued support. In a different post, Adam reaffirmed the importance of family and gave followers the assurance that whatever transpires will be beneficial for their kids. The prospect of an outdoor pause is a bittersweet one for die-hard fans. On the one hand, they recognize that the family must put their health first. On the other hand, they find it hard to embrace the idea of losing their frequent windows into the Busbys world. Viewers all throughout the world have found solace and inspiration in the family's likable humor, fortitude in the face of adversity, and sincere love for one another. Nevertheless, there are no indications that the viral momentum surrounding this developing narrative will slow down. The story has been picked up by mainstream media, parenting blogs, and entertainment news outlets, all of which have added their own conjectures to the mix. The public's curiosity has only grown as a result of the absence of specific responses, with followers searching for hints in every new post, interview clip, and casual remark. The Busbys' future on and off screen may be determined by what transpires next. Will they reach a new agreement with TLC that gives them more authority over their story? Will they shift their focus to independent media endeavors that allow them complete creative autonomy? Or will they completely withdraw and end this phase of their public lives? Right now, the only thing that is known is that the Busbys are at a turning point. In addition to influencing Outdoor's future, their choice will establish a standard for how reality TV families handle the delicate balancing act between privacy, fame, and personal well-being in a society growing more interconnected by the day. There is little doubt that the Busbys' narrative is far from over. Their adventure will continue to win hearts and make headlines whether they are on or off camera. The largest crisis yet affects the outside family. Fans worry that the show may terminate permanently as a result of mounting rumors. One of the most talked about subjects in the reality TV industry this year is the Busby family predicament. The public's curiosity is just as intense as that of huge celebrity headlines, media observers have quickly noted. An uncommon accomplishment for a reality show focused on families. A perfect storm for viral attention has been produced by the combination of mystery, emotional stakes, and the sense that something significant is approaching. According to reports, the family's League City, Texas, house has become a center of activity. A rise in visitors, from close friends and family to strangers who seem to be associated with the legal and production teams, was reported by the neighbors. Additionally, there have been more frequent sightings of delivery trucks and service vehicles, raising questions about whether the family is getting ready for a big move, a set makeover, or perhaps the relocation of filming activities. Rumors of a possible spin-off are stoking the rumors. According to a number of entertainment insiders, TLC or another streaming service may be creating a new series that focuses on one or more particular facets of the Busby family's life. It might be about Danielle's business endeavors, Adam's work behind the scenes, or the older kids navigating puberty in the spotlight. The prospect of a format change rather than the loss of their television presence has given followers hope, even if no official confirmation has been made. The emotional bond that fans have developed with the Busbys over almost 10 years is what makes this story so compelling, despite the conjecture. Since birth, many people have followed the quintuplets, observing them develop from young children into lively, distinct individuals. There is something more profound than amusement in the idea of that voyage being cut short. Seems intimate. Even if they are not in the same situation as the Busbys, parents all throughout the nation can relate to their hardships of raising 6 daughters. Reactions are not limited to viewers. Partners and brands associated with the OutDaughtered name are keeping a careful eye on the issue. Any significant shift in the family's public image, according to marketing experts, may have repercussions for sponsorship agreements, item sales, and advertising campaigns. Uncertainty regarding the show's future makes businesses who have matched their goods with the Busbys' pleasant, accessible image hesitant to make further investments. For TLC, there are also important financial ramifications. Even while the network has survived the loss of successful shows in the past, it will be difficult to replace Outdoor's distinct appeal. Ratings have consistently been drawn in by the unique quintuplet angle, relatable parental issues, and adorable kids. According to industry insiders, TLC's programming team is already talking about backup plans in case the Busbys decide to discontinue the franchise completely or take a protracted hiatus. Meanwhile, it has been stated that difficult talks are occurring within the Busby household. It is stated that the most important decisions are those pertaining to the children's education, the privacy of the family, and the media's influence on their life. The question of how much exposure is healthy has become urgent as Blayke enters her teenage years and the quintuplets approach the pivotal stage of their development. Those close to the family have suggested that homeschooling might be an option. This would be a major change in lifestyle, but it would also allow the Busbys to have more control over their children's surroundings and protect them from the stresses of public life. It would necessitate rearranging their job schedules and might have an effect on the girls' social networks. 2 important factors. In the backdrop, Danielle's health is still an important consideration. She has previously been open about her experiences with autoimmune diseases and severe discomfort. The physical responsibilities of raising 6 active children and keeping up with a filming schedule are significant, but she has never let these difficulties define who she is. According to some sources, recent flare-ups have sparked important conversations regarding sustainability in the long run. According to reports, Adam has maintained that no professional opportunity is worth endangering his wife's health. This is a position that many admirers have praised. All of this has prepared the audience for what may turn out to be one of the most important announcements in outdoor history. The Busbys are probably considering not only what to say but also how and when to say it, according to public relations teams and publicists who have experience with well-known reality personalities. The way the news is presented has the power to influence public opinion and determine the degree of subsequent media attention. The online community devoted to the program has evolved into a mixture of curiosity, worry, and support as the wait goes on. Posts interpreting the meaning of emojis, discussing the importance of missed upload timetables, and scrutinizing every new photo can be found in fan forums. Its influence has been further expanded by reality TV covering podcast hosts and YouTubers who have dedicated full programs to analyzing the phenomenon. When a former crew member from the first few seasons of OutDaughtered hinted that the Busbys were more in charge than people realized, and that they wouldn't be forced into anything they didn't agree with, it went viral. Even if the remarks were ambiguous, they were sufficient to start a new round of debates and generate even more speculations about what the family would do next. The Busbys are striking a careful balance as the spotlight shines brighter than before. The devotion of millions of followers who have made an investment in their story is on one side. On the other hand, there is the indisputable necessity to protect their children's future and well-being. How they handle this conflict will not only define their own path, but it may also have an impact on how other reality TV families handle comparable situations. This time, I'll alter the viewpoint to create a new plot that is nevertheless realistic for outdoor enthusiasts. When the Busby family revealed a significant life shift, outdoor lovers were astounded. A shocking update from the Busby family, the adored stars of TLC's Outdoor, has shocked their enormous fan base. The family, who are well known for raising their 6 active daughters, America's only all-girl quintuplets, and big sister Blayke without filter, has made an announcement that has caused both excitement and worry. Adam and Danielle Busby made the disclosure late at night in a joint post, which immediately sparked a flurry of shares and comments. The post itself was short, but it had far-reaching ramifications. The The family has made the decision to leave League City, Texas, where they have lived for a long time, and move to a new place. Numerous concerns have been voiced concerning the show's future, the children's education, and the reputation that the Busbys have developed over almost 10 years in the public eye as a result of the transfer, which was justified as essential for the next chapter. According to family sources, the choice was not taken hastily. The Busbys have been juggling the pressures of shooting, running several businesses, and raising 6 developing girls for years while yet projecting a stable and loving picture. However, it has been stated that the pressures of living under continual public scrutiny have increased behind the scenes. These demands, along with the need for more seclusion and room for the kids to develop away from the spotlight, ultimately tilted the scales. Although the move's final destination has not been formally announced, a number of trustworthy insiders indicate the family is moving to a more tranquil area outside of Houston, where they will have a larger home and more chances for the kids to pursue interests away from the spotlight. According to some rumors, there may even be a possibility of moving to a different state, which would drastically alter the dynamics of the family and the logistics of production. The quintuplets, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, are now at a stage of life where school experiences, extracurricular activities, and friendships are crucial. These routines will undoubtedly be disrupted by moving. Additionally, not all fans are persuaded, despite the Bus's assurances that they are doing everything in their power to facilitate a seamless transition. Online, some seasoned fans have expressed worries about the emotional toll of relocating the kids, particularly because so much of their early years have already been spent in the spotlight. The choice to relocate is thought to have been influenced in part by Danielle, whose health struggle has been a frequent theme on the show. According to family friends, access to expert medical treatment and the chance to lessen daily stress are 2 factors that contributed to the decision. Simplifying their environment has apparently been a primary priority for them due to their 6 children, reality TV schedule, and numerous business obligations. For his part, Adam has been actively involved in discussing the impact of the move on his contractual responsibilities with TLC, which are reportedly being reviewed with the prospect of recording certain episodes in the new site. According to insiders, the production crew is considering the advantages and disadvantages of changing the filming schedule to meet the family's new way of life. This could entail reducing the number of seasons or choosing what is presented on screen more carefully. The relocation has also raised questions about the future of the Busbys' web presence, clothing brand, and fitness engagement, among other business endeavors. Local collaborations and promotional events in Texas have been crucial to Adam and Danielle's success, even though they have developed a powerful digital brand that could theoretically function from any location. It remains to be seen how these relationships may change. Fans have responded quickly and passionately. Within minutes of the announcement, social media was ablaze, with hashtags like #BusbyMove, #OutDaughtered Next Chapter, and #GoodbyeLegacy trending on Instagram and Twitter. While many fans have voiced their sorrow at the idea of the family leaving their comfortable home, others have come together to support them and urge them to put their happiness and health before the demands of television. League City residents have also voiced their opinions, with some giving first-hand accounts of their interactions with the family over the years. They have consistently been really friendly and approachable. One neighbor told local media, "It's hard to imagine this place without them." From a network perspective, TLC now faces a crucial decision. The location shift could either inject new life into Outdoor by offering fresh settings and storylines, or it could alienate viewers who feel attached to the family's current backdrop. Television analysts note that location changes have been both hits and misses in reality programming history, depending largely on how the transition is presented to audiences. For now, the Busbys are keeping many details under wraps. They have promised more updates in the coming weeks, possibly through a special episode or a coordinated media rollout. In the meantime, speculation continues to swirl about the real reasons behind the move. Some theories suggest the decision is partly financial, involving property investments or cost of living considerations. Others believe it's a strategic step toward more control over their filming schedule and personal narrative. Whatever the case, the move marks a turning point in the OutDaughtered journey. Whether it leads to a reinvigorated series or signals the beginning of the end remains an open question, one that fans will be watching closely in the months to